Good morning, beautiful. I hope that you are well rested and ready to begin your day wherever you're catching this in time. It is Timeless Tarot, and this is Raising Sevak Tarot. So, if you're coming across this at any point in time, there might be a reason why. So, if you have the time, stick around, see what's up. So, what do you need to know since you've come across this? Do not be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. It's how the story comes together as a whole. So while this is Timeless Tarot, you gotta understand that this is a general collective reading. There's just about 8 billion people on the planet. It's not gonna make sense to everybody. It'd be super cool if it did. Not really counting on it though. So if this doesn't resonate, you can always let it fall away and go about your day. Or whether it does or does not, you can always ask questions about booking a session. So let's see what's up. What do you need to know? All right. What's the theme of this reading going to be, Spirit? Ooh, we got the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Fool in reverse. We have, okay. Listen. This is feminine energy. We all have feminine and masculine inside of us. There's hesitance to take a jump on something. It feels like there's a third-party situation, and it looks like this awesome new start, and it does seem like there's a lot of action in it, but it seems to be like whatever the third party is. Now, this does not have to be a person. This can be work. Be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be, God, anything used to excess is a third party. It's distracting, it's taking you away from the situation. So whatever is the distraction in this, whatever is the constant toxicity, and oh my God, it's coming to an end. So this means that there actually might be a new start that is coming in. Now this might be a new start or a restart, if you can imagine that. So let's get a little bit more on the details with this. I actually want to draw some more cards on specific cards. So we got the Queen of Cups. That's great. She's honest. She's truthful. She is in her integrity. She is completely balanced and focused. She is somebody who knows how to read between the lines. Now I say she. It's just a default thing. I'm working on it. It's he or she. This is somebody who can read in between the lines and who makes sure that they are completely aware of what they're signing up for before they agree to it. And there needs to be some things worked out before this is a start. So let's be real. We know what this is about. This is absolutely divine feminine energy. And this is a lot of divine guidance in this. Look at the angels around this. Look at the cherubs. It's so cute. Look, she's getting her feet wet. She's putting her toes in the water. She's seeing if she's ready. It's a lot of anticipation in this. Then we have the Fool in reverse. But, you know, it's next to this. So I want to draw cards on these two as a collective set of cards. So we have another theme of throat chakra and solar plexus. Willpower. Is there an issue with willpower? Is there an issue with honesty? Maybe. I don't know. We got to find out. Seems to be something that's making the feminine aspect of whatever this is really question things. There's a light and it's shining. We just have to make sure that it's hitting our back. Somebody's afraid that they're going to fall and be completely decimated. And that's not the case. Look. Okay, what's the issue with it? Well, something is happening very slow, but we have the pyramids. This isn't about lies or deceptions. It's about something moving so slow, and I think that it's jogging somebody's insecurity. So while it feels true, there's an insecurity of, what if this isn't true? What's going on here? So let's draw some more on this. And there's still more blue. So we're still working with the throat chakra. The truth is really what is enveloping this reading. Look at this. And the numbers are all over the place on here too. So, you know, we have high, and low. And we have new energy. So really, there's some inconsistency going on. I want to draw one more before I even show you. Okay, so apparently, and I want this one too. What's on my fingers? Not judging you. I'm not. But I'm frustrated just as probably you are with this situation. Look, somebody has changed. And they are giving a lot of willpower in this. The thing is, I think that this person has been strong for so long. And it's like, this is going to go on forever. When it's time for a test, the teacher is always silent. So that's why it probably seems like things are really dragging right now. So much is going on behind the scenes in this. I do see that there is a completion of a cycle. And there's a lot of changes that are pretty uncomfortable in this. The masculine in this, whether it's male or female or just the attributes of authority, are majorly unguarded, and it feels like it's never going to change. That is excruciating. The thing is, somebody is avoiding something in here. What are you avoiding? Such a standstill, and it's so busy too. Come on. Somebody's running the risk of spreading themselves way too thin. They look shut down because they are, you know, overwhelmed. It's like they're juggling 50 things on their plate. Two of Cups energy. I love that. I really do. All right, so then we have the Hermit, and we also have the 10 of Swords that it's coming out with. So Hermit is closed off, slowing down, and it's in regard to this. So it feels like the juggling and all of this, it's slowing down. It's the end of a cycle. And I'm seeing this very loud and beautiful, balanced energy right there. So we have 2 points of balance. Then we have closed off and introspective. This is somebody who's been through the ringer. The thing is, they know when to talk, they know when to be silent, they know when to use their little nuggets of wisdom. Very analytical. It's Virgonian energy. Honestly, you had it coming to you with the Virgo in this, because good God, this is somebody in this who's wise and who's analytical and who's the Queen of Cups in this, because experience in life has taught this energy that you better be very sure about what you're signing up for. If not, it is going to bite you in the tuchus. So this is something that has been drawn to a standstill on here, because nobody wants to screw anything up. There's nobody who wants to be at a sense of loss. There's nobody who wants to break in this. And there's no breaking in this. So this is saying, let's watch this play out. I'm seeing a union of oneself. I'm seeing somebody really get their stuff together. If this is even more than one person, I don't care who this is in this situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever's involved in this, everybody's getting their stuff together, because guess what? We've exhausted all roots of this. This story has to come to an end. It's exhausting. And everybody is just kind of done with it. So that's what I'm getting on this. Was there any other one? Yeah, probably these. So why is this appearing like it's so slow? And also decision made. How does that even thing? All right, so we made our decision. We hang out. What does that even mean? You wonder what I wish YouTube would do? I wish YouTube would have some music added into this that, you know, maybe it's just the universal music, because I want to play something and I don't want it to be just me and my environment. I would like some meditative music in the background, please. So you want to, if you're listening to this, pause this right here and go put, well, actually, hang on. Don't pause it yet. If you paused it and now you, okay. But anyway, go get some music, play it in the background, and then play me, because I don't want you to hear just this. All right, we need to have more things going on. Oh, wait. Just pause now. You can pause and then play me. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is, again, masculine energy. Somebody has to come up with the truth in this. And I do see that this masculine energy is cutting through to the truth. They're done. Everybody's done. Everybody's embracing the masculine aspect of themselves in this and just cutting through the truth. Guess what? I'm going to say my piece, and maybe you're not going to like it, but really that's for you to deal with and for me to be responsible for my words that come out. And that's the real deal on that. People are responsible for what they say and what they do. They're not responsible for somebody else's actions. They're not responsible for somebody else's emotions. They're not responsible for somebody else's paradigms. That is complete self-ownership. And if you believe otherwise, you really got to check out why. And it's not the same if you're talking about your kids who you're getting from point A of childhood to point B of adulthood. Honestly, they're developing into their own personhood. So this, got to stop walking on tiptoes around this. Whatever they feel or whatever they act in, that's their call, their choice, and their responsibility. And you have to be unafraid of that. And I do see that there's going to be a lot of honest action moving forward. Everybody just wants the truth in this situation, and nobody wants to be deceived. The deception has to be done. Whatever the honest truth is that's coming out, believe me when I say that it is going to clear the air on everything, and it is going to be so much better handled than you can understand right now. Your fear in this is absolutely lying to you. There is not as much danger in this as you would think. And if anything, it's going to set you free. Believe me when I tell you that. The truth will always set you free, but sometimes it's going to get somebody angry at first. But looking back, it's always the best thing. I love it. Look, you're moving on to greener pastures. There's so many twos in this reading. I love it. Balance is being restored in your life. And I do feel like you have your entire life before you. It's in your hands. And look at the wands on this. I was watching my mentors on the awareness shop, and I've been reading cards for 23 years. I still am learning stuff all the time. These people have been reading professionally for over 30 years, and they are still learning things all the time. So look at the leaves on this. These leaves are about new growth, and it also represents the parallel line jump, I guess, that you are doing, and how there's going to be all these new lustrous things that you are going to be involving yourself in. And it's a lot of grounding, and it's something that you can really set your sights on. Look, this person is looking over their castle walls, this life that you've really built for yourself. It's not as small as it has been in the past. You are not imprisoned by this, and I dare say that you are looking out to start to really see a new future. It's greener, it's richer, either literally or figuratively, and It's exciting. Look at how this person is looking out so confidently. What else about this? I feel like I'm missing something. It'll come if it's meant to. So what do you need to avoid in this? What do you need to avoid, my love? All right. What do you need to know? Come on, out with it. Maybe I need a different deck. Nope, I want this bottom card. What do you need to know? The scales of justice will be balanced. Now, if that's freaking you out, why? Did you do something horribly wrong? Or are you just afraid that something that you did is going to be magnified? I need you to understand that whoever's involved in this situation, they are not as, there's no sense of imperfection. I have a sneeze coming because incense is burning. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see the little twines moving up. Okay. There's no innocent bystander in this. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. Don't let yours hold you back, because believe it or not, other people are going to come forward with a little bit of their own. And I think that will relieve everybody. If we all just said, okay, yeah, we all have our own crap in this, it would take all of the stressors off. Somebody feels like they're not going to be protected and that it's going to be a fight, and then it is feminine energy. So somebody feels like it's hot and cold and that they're going to be ostracized in this, and that it's going to be something of a battle, an uphill battle. There needs to be a comfort here. Okay. There's a revoking of offers, and this is going in towards that connection that the feminine is, they're seeing, and that's a major stressor. But I also see that there is a slow and steady new beginning for them someplace that's already, underway. So whoever this is, or whatever the situation is, it's meant to be with caring and compassion. And this is a lot of taking the reins off. There's somebody who's afraid of being alone, but I already see another connection in motion. This is not rejection, it's release. So if this is you who's already having a new thing starting in your life, know that slow and steady wins the race on this, and that this actually could be a really good connection. I'm seeing whatever connection that, if this is you, Divine Feminine, who's having something new started, whatever you just walked away from, that was gut-wrenching. And I see that this is something that some of you have already gone through some sort of a life change with people in your life. This could be romantic partners. This could be people that you had dated, or these have been circles of friends. Whoever you have just walked away from, you already have something starting with somebody else. So we're going to check the foundation of that. Oh, it's at its infantile stage. You're not completely done with this old cycle, so you're not completely invested in this one yet. And it's a major one too. This is definitely soul bonded connection. So this is a soul connection that you're experiencing. This is good. If this was you being insecure about being alone, the only reason why this new connection in your life seems unstable is because you have to still close out this final chapter. It's not done yet. It may seem like it's done, but there's still a little bit of scrapings at the bottom of that bowl. So whatever this is, take a long time in getting to know this new connection. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this is going to be somebody who's going to be in your life for a long-term period. So whatever this is, I would say breathe and let them come towards you. I think that there's been enough chasing in your life, and I also see that there's a lot of peaks and valleys that you both are going to have to overcome in your own individual rights before anything hits its sunspot over there. So it's a long journey towards that sun for you guys, but I think that there's enough patience and virtue in this to where you guys will get there. And honestly, we have a lot of lustrous green in here and blue, so it's honest truth and heart expression that's going in. And the wings on this are really making me think of a sense of freedom. And I see the 2 cups in here, so that's reminding me of the 2 of cups. This has the potential to be a really wonderful partnership. So for some of you, absolutely romantic. If you're the Divine Feminine who's recently gone through a traumatic change of relationships in your life, whatever you are starting or have started, it's going to be a process, but it's going to be good. So let's go back to the masculine energy and let's see what you need to know. So if you're a masculine who's walking away from a toxic feminine energy in your life, again, doesn't have to be romantic, what is going on in yours right now? Because it has Two of Cups energy. I think that people are, it seems like a weave. Not like, you know, a weave in hair. It's like a weave in threads, almost like crocheting. Very interesting. All right, so come on. I only have a few cards left. I have so many in front of me, Spirit. Knock it out. Let me do this. If I could get the Lovers in regard to that, that'd be so cool. Not in reverse, though. I want a good story. Come on. Let's do this. What do we need to know? Ooh. Ah! All right. Let's see. We have... Oh. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Wait, hold on. I also want... Ooh. So, this is going to be good. What I like about this is you, masculine. You're investing in something right now, and it's a totally different shift in your life direction. I love this so much. This is so great. It is divine intervention, and all these doors of opportunity are opening in, not only in the connection, but in your life. So look, the reason why it's going so slow, because we have very slow earth moving energy here. Seems like one of the slowest landslides that you could imagine. But it's because untruthful, feminine energy. So lessons learned and wanting to take something slow. And the energy that's moving towards is very grounded. It's mystical, and also it seems to be something that is it's not, hear me out. Because even though this is saying this, it's still not bad, because we have this right here. It's a new cycle. But the feminine aspect of this, because we have the feminine energy right here, is incredibly grounded. And it seems to be like I'm just going to say very plainly, it doesn't feel happy. It does not feel happy. And this is because everything has come to a screeching halt in life. This is not a patient person, but they're grounded. So this, I actually feel like I need to get more on this. This is interesting. So why are they so freaked out, Spirit? Why is that grounded, passionate, feminine energy freaking out? They feel like there's no hope. They feel like there's no hope. All right, so what can you do to ease their pain? This is a psychic connection. It's hitting every insecurity, and they are holding back. They want to move on from the past, and they have to be all into this energy that is being moved towards. Everybody is triggering everybody. This is just a trigger happy reading. They are ready to move forward, but they have to be completely all in. So you want to know what? Everybody is triggering everybody. Everybody has a long journey ahead of them. Everybody is weaving out of these toxic connections in their life and weaving towards something that is going to require work. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. Sometimes we have been screwed over by business partnerships, and now we need to reestablish some new partnerships and new things that are going to get us up ahead. Some of us are stepping away from very many political family situations and going towards what seems to be solitude, but I see new connections that are coming in. This is relocation of energies. There's so much displacement that is going in. People are being literally picked up out of a situation and dropped here and be like, you're going to figure this out because this is good. And let's see. Final cards with this reading mess, because this is just bonkers. This is bonkers. I said it and I don't regret it. All right. What do we need to know? Anxiety is going to be the key term until we get out of this hangman position and move out from the past. And then we have the High Priestess. It's going to, okay. It's going to be an uncomfortable situation while everything is being broken apart. But the worst of it is in your head, we are getting out of the corner. We are fighting back. We are letting go of the past. We are moving towards this desire, this mysticism, and this change that we've been going through. And this is a growing change that is absolutely necessary. So we're not fooling around. We're doing the hard work. And oh my God, just oh my God. And the base part of this is going to be incredibly slow healing. This is going to take some time to recover, but it is worth it and it is necessary. Please understand that your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in depth, and intense. And look, this is making an appearance. So you're going to want what's in this cup. It's just going to take a while to get there. Now, that could be days, weeks, months, years, depending on your circumstances. Again, your individual storyline is always going to be so much more detailed, in depth, and intense. Understand that. Trust the process. If you have questions about booking a private session, I have a new coronavirus sale that's going on. Email me, DM me, ask questions about it and what other services I provide. And, well, hopefully I hear from you. I look forward to next time because this is intense. All right, my dearest, it's time to go. We're at almost 27 minutes. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and just know how greatly you are loved and appreciated. I'm sending you all a ton of love, light, and you're going to get through this one way or another because you are just as stubborn as me. All right? Take care. Love you all. Bye. Well, if you are catching this might be a spirit message for you. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. Let's see what spirit needs you to know about your situation. So what has been going on? Let's see what's coming up ahead. What do you need to know? Come on out with it. Okay. Awesome. I feel like there's still more in here though. We have the Hangman in reverse, so I'll take that. Okay. Yes. Capricornian energy up in his house. Okay. What are we looking at? You are going to, you're going to get the final score on this one. Look at what's happening. How does the saying go? The devil runs scared when a good man goes to war. Man or woman, I don't care. But anyway, that's the saying, how I know it to be. I see that you are not going to be backed into a corner in your life anymore. No, sorry, babe. It's not going to happen this way. I think that you are, I feel the ruthlessness coming from you. I see that something has to come to a stop, and you're the person who's going to put a stop to this in your life. Look, it's slow-moving energy. Great, it's deliberate. I think that this is something where it feels like it's grounded, it's centered, it's not letting anything erupt it. I think that you're so even and diligent about the steps forward that I really feel a lot of Taurus energy in this. While we have Capricorn and the devil, we also have a lot of Taurus bull-headed energy in here. You're not holding anything back and you are paving a new way in this. You're not going to depend on anything or anyone to help or to bring any sort of sustainability with this. You're relying solely on yourself and you are plowing through this, which I really feel is making you not only have some breakthroughs in your life, it's making you level up completely. I see a lot of empowerment coming through with you, and I also see you are leading the way, and there are so many people following in your footsteps by your example. You have no idea the impact that you are going to be making in this situation. This could be family, it could be your career, it could be your life path, but whatever this is, the change in the path that you are making, a lot of people are going to follow in your footsteps. So, hey, congratulations, and I can't wait to see what this brings you. Hey, what's going on? What does Spirit need you to know right now? I don't like the sun in reverse. some form of a commitment in your life is not making you happy. In fact, I don't see a lot of positivity coming from any of this commitment that you've been a part of. I feel like, ooh, yeah, babe. There feels like a little bit of deception. And there's also the High Priestess in here. I know that this is kind of trickster energy, but who is the trickster in this? I'm going to put this to the side for a moment. Who's this trickster energy? This is somebody who is being horribly watched. I mean, like obsessively watched. This might be you. I feel like you feel like you're being watched and you can't grow or do anything. All right, so what about this? There's a proposal to end something. I see that something is coming in to sweep either you or you are sweeping something off its feet. But something, you're making a proposal to end something. And then we have the judgment. So the judgment is talking about, you know, the final judgment, all the truth coming to the surface. And then we have a new start somewhere in your life. So let's see what that's bringing about. This does feel like a very personal connection. All right. A new start. I think it's just a new start for you because you can't get a word in edgewise with whatever this commitment in your life is. And you need to recover from it. I'm seeing a new start. I'm seeing truth come to the surface. I'm seeing an end happen for you, which is actually very beneficial. And I'm seeing you go after what you truly desire in your life. Maybe it's a peace of mind. Maybe it's something, you know, a different connection. But wherever you are right now, the unhappiness, the situation, it has to come to a close. So breathe. It's almost over. Bye, babe. I'm starting this one over because the cards that I just pulled, it felt so off. I'm working with a new deck right now, so it's time to break it in. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know right now? What do you need to hear about your situation? Whether it's love, whether it's life path, whether it's career. Actually, all that kind of fused into one. What do you need to know about your life right now? Come on, out with it. Okay. Somebody is coming okay, I see divine feminine energy, healing, loving, and it feels like completely transparent and truthful. God, a lot of cards. Somebody wants a commitment, but there needs to be some truth in the situation brought up. There needs to be something that's revealed. Might not be something that somebody wants to reveal. Maybe this is in your situation. Maybe this is in somebody's particular life. They're freaking out about it, and it's really worse in their head than it actually is. It's coming to a close. It's jumbled, and it's all over the place. It has its peaks and its valleys with this. It seems to be one that goes from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. There's a lot of instability around this situation. Somebody is feeling overwhelmed by what's on their plate. They feel overburdened, and I see they want this happy ending kind of lifestyle, but they have to pull the plug on something that's not working. So it does feel like a choice between people in their life, and they have to make some sort of slow movement towards whatever their choice is because they're closing off this chapter. I see that they're probably going to starve whatever is not in their truth, and they're putting more energy into something that is healing with the solar plexus chakra. So what this is going to be involving is beliefs, perfection, willpower, control over yourself and others. So the details. So check out the details in the situation. Final card for this mini read. Let me have it. Let's do this. What do you need to know? Come on out with it. I only have a few minutes. All right, I'm going to take the bottom. All right, look. You're not in alignment. And it's every excuse. It's the reason why you're not in alignment is because you feel like you're being watched like a hawk. And speak softly, carry a big stick. You cannot half-arse this and expect full-blown results. Either be in this change completely or not at all. But find your center and your balance before you make your decision. All right, I want love. I want a love message. So think about a relationship in your life, either one that you want to draw in with either a known person or somebody who you have not drawn in yet in this life and that you don't know the existence of, that would usually be going towards, well, incoming energy. We're not talking celebrity or anything here. Okay, listen, whatever this situation is talking about, we're not at a crossroads anymore. The decision has been made. Something, there's a finalizing of a chapter in your life. Awesome. So what does this closing chapter look like? Slow and steady wins the race. Something that is very controlling that you need to drop all the weight and the baggage of. All right, you're getting that monkey off your back. Congrats, your situation is about to change, and I think that you're stepping away from a very toxic scenario in your life. So chances are, if you've come to this reading, you're in an unstable relationship of sorts that you're looking for a way out of. So, all right. Now that you know that you're going to get away from it, what are some guidelines for it? Very cool. Oh, there's a card hanging out right here. Earth energy. I love it. So let's see. Money is going to be a component. Make sure that you have, it does feel like needing to have evidence of sorts of somebody's inconsistencies and also of, and also point out where the insecurities are. You need to be able to back yourself up in this situation. Now, I don't know what the laws are like where you are, so obviously pay attention accordingly. We have the Emperor right here. Passion, protection. Let's see, grounded. Lots of masculine energy around this. So what do you need to know? Listen, you're juggling so many things in your life, and it's really magnifying the stressors in this. You feel like you don't have an open or an opportunity in this, and that is all in your mind. You have to recognize that you are not in the hangman position. You are not backed into a corner. That is all an illusion of your mind right now. Your mind is playing out your worst fears before anything even happens, and that's what's keeping you stuck in whatever the situation is. So recognize it, that it's an illusion, and then pull yourself out of this by whatever, legal means that you can. And I say legal because I don't want anyone going absolutely psychotic on this. All right, sending you a ton of love and light. Alrighty, you ready for a love message? We are going to use the whispers of love. You have to say it like that too. Whispers of love. What does Spirit want to tell you right now about love? What do you need to know? What's some advice for your love life? I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you are separated. I don't care if you are in a very dedicated relationship. What do you need to know about your situation? I care about all those things, but it doesn't matter what the scenario is. What do you need to know about your non-abusive love life that you are not self-imprisoned by? Oh yeah, that's the disclaimer. All right, come on, out with it. Out with it, come on. So stubborn. Let's do this. Oh, I got a new deck too. Okay, so that, I'll have to show it in the next video. So if you're catching this, look for the video that's after it. I'm going to show you. I got it yesterday and I was playing with it and it was actually a lot of fun. It deals with the astrology points. This is taking too long, Spirit. Out with it. Okay, I'm going to split the deck and then I'm going to take from the top. That's the one I want. Embrace your emotions. Listen, if you can't be honest with yourself, how can you be honest with anybody else? Stop watering it down. Stop playing it down. Speak about what your needs are. Speak about what your truth is in this. Allow your feelings to surface and accept them. Accept them doesn't mean that it's good or bad. It just means being completely honest and transparent with yourself. And then, I want this one. Let's see. Do something for someone. Give your attention to others, and then I want these two. You are limitless relationship patterns. You can do anything you choose. That's right. You absolutely can. It takes strength to recognize your patterns in relationships. So what has been the pattern in the past? I mean, we have relationships that mirror the lessons that need to be learned or where we are at in life. So what seems to be the common theme of all your past relationships, and how can you stop that now and moving forward? So it's a real hard truth, and look at yourself. So if you're seeing the same thing in a different person, how can we end this? Honesty, transparency, and actually the desire to change. You will know when enough is enough. And when you say you are done, you have to be done and do the work so you don't repeat these patterns moving forward. Sending you a ton of love and light. All right. I want you to think of a loved one who has crossed over. If you can't think of anybody, that's fine. This is going to be from your main guide. I want you to hold them in your mind. This is going to be a spirit message for them, from them. So what do they want you to know? Can I just get one card? If you drop like 50, I'm going to be bothered by it. I know, right? How dare I be bothered? Okay. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and special purpose. You are supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you how you live, how you wake, and how you choose to be. How willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you'll get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely, and we know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Loving you forever and always. Love, Spirit. That's true. You will never know what goes on behind closed doors or behind someone's eyes, their mind. Appearances can be sometimes deceiving, sometimes, but that is a wall the other person has up. So be compassionate with yourself and others when you can. Hey, so I'm going to cleanse the cards with you on camera because I can. All right. What message might you need to hear right now? If this doesn't resonate, there's really nothing I can do about it. Go ahead and let it fall away and enjoy the rest of your day while I drop all of these cards right here, making this horribly awkward spirit. Come on. What is your deal? All right. So what do you need to know? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Some sort of slow message. You may feel like you missed a message or that you've missed a sign. Seems like somebody is closing off from you, and it also seems like somebody's having a problem with vulnerability. There seems to be a level of distrust, like something is being hidden from your eye view. There is the ability to have this come forward, but why does this feel like omission? What is the secretiveness of the Magician? Something that is filled with insecurities and doubt and imposter syndrome even. The King of Wands. It's this fear that somebody's not going to make a move. There's a lot of masculine energy in this. The feminine energy is feeling guarded because of a major insecurity. What's going on with them? I'll show you the cards in a moment. Let's see. What do you need to know? They're waiting for somebody who's close to them to give them some sort of validation or truth. This is a good thing, but I feel like, yeah, they feel like this is a message that they want that they're not going to get. Because it feels like, let's see, the King of Wands. the clarifiers on this is the Two of Swords and the Judgment in reverse. So it looks like the insecurity is wanting information to come through, but not having that because it's going to be information that they don't want to hear. But the thing is, it's actually really good stuff that is coming through. The insecurity, that's their own stuff that they have to work out, not yours. It's not your job to control somebody else's freaks, fears, and emotions. That's their responsibility. I do see that this is going to all tie in together, and it's going to come together. But insecurity's got to work themselves out, and masculine choices actually have to make the choice, and they have to have faith in each other in this situation. So, hey, if you're coming across this, this might be a message for you. What do you need to know? What trials and tribulations are you dealing with in your life right now? You're exhausted. You're exhausted with all these karmic lessons. We're done. We're freaking done. We have the High Priestess in reverse. A lot of big jobs on this. Look, we have 3 major arcana right now. No small messages here. All right. It seems very exhausted, quiet. It's just, it's depleted. And it doesn't have any more fight in it. Yeah. Somebody's not making any action anymore, and it's masculine energy. There might be, okay, so we even have the Emperor. So I want you to, I'm getting look at life path number 4 or 22/4. And this might be involving somebody who has that life path number, and it's also, it's a masculine, and I'm not getting, you know, it doesn't have to be male or female, but for some of you, this might be a male in your life who is completely exhausted and exasperated, or this is just somebody of authority who just can't stand up anymore, needs to rest and recover. So if this is you, you've done enough work. Stop trying to forge on ahead. Would you please rest and recuperate so that you can come back with full momentum? Even if somebody is, you know, going through some sort of a new routine or a new exercise routine in their life, any sort of newness, there needs to be these recovery breaks in between it so that the either the muscle or the consistency can keep on with the same momentum moving forward. So take a breather, be kinder to yourself if this is you. But if this is a male or a masculine figure or an authority figure in your life, they might do well with some compassion, maybe even a hug, if that's a thing. Bye.